Have you ever heard someone say that filling up your gas tank in the morning saves money? Or that premium fuel makes your engine run better, even if your car doesn't need it? There are a lot of fuel-saving tips out there. Some come from friends, family, or random people online. Others have been passed around for years, like they're facts. But here's the truth. Many of them are just rumors, and believing them can waste your money or even hurt your car. In this video, we're breaking down 10 of the most common fuel myths clueless people fall for. These aren't just bad tips. Some of them could actually be costing you more every time you fill up. So buckle up, because we're about to separate fuel-saving facts from total fiction. Myth number 1, turning off the AC always saves fuel. Many drivers believe that avoiding the use of air conditioning, AC, will invariably lead to better fuel economy. While it's true that the AC system draws power from the engine, the overall impact on fuel consumption is nuanced. Let's cover the dynamics. At lower speeds, in city driving or stop-and-go traffic, turning off the AC and opting for open windows can be more fuel efficient. The engine isn't working as hard, so the additional load from the AC can have a more noticeable effect on fuel consumption. At highway speeds, conversely, when driving at higher speeds, open windows can increase aerodynamic drag. This drag forces the engine to exert more effort, potentially negating any fuel savings from having the AC off. In such scenarios, using the AC might be the more fuel-efficient choice. Modern AC systems. It's also worth noting that advancements in automotive technology have led to more efficient AC systems. Modern vehicles are designed to minimize the fuel penalty associated with AC usage. Therefore, the impact on fuel economy is often less significant than many assume. While it's beneficial to be mindful of AC usage, especially during city driving, the decision to use it should also consider comfort and safety. In many cases, the difference in fuel consumption is minimal, and driver comfort can enhance alertness and overall driving experience. Myth number 2, manual transmissions are always more fuel efficient than automatics. Historically, manual transmissions were praised for their superior fuel efficiency compared to their automatic counterparts. However, this has shifted with technological advancements. Here is the evolution of transmission technology. Automatic transmissions. Modern automatics have seen significant improvements, incorporating features like continuously variable transmissions, CVTs, and multi-speed gearboxes. These innovations allow for optimized gear ratios and smoother shifts, enhancing fuel efficiency. Comparative efficiency. In many contemporary vehicles, automatic transmissions can match or even surpass manuals in terms of fuel economy. Manufacturers have prioritized refining automatic systems to meet stringent fuel efficiency standards, leading to this convergence. While driving a manual might offer a more engaged driving experience for some, it's no longer a given that it will provide better fuel economy. Prospective car buyers should consult specific vehicle data to make informed decisions based on their preferences and needs. Myth number 3, cruise control always saves gas. A lot of people think using cruise control always helps you save gas because it keeps your speed steady. And while that's sometimes true, it really depends on where you're driving. So when is the best time to use cruise control? Cruise control is great when you're driving on long, flat highways. Since your car doesn't have to speed up or slow down much, keeping a steady pace helps use gas more efficiently. It avoids little bursts of acceleration that can waste fuel. When is cruise control not the best choice? If you're driving through hills or mountains, cruise control can actually use more gas. That's because it tries to keep your speed the same, even when going uphill. To do that, it pushes the gas pedal harder, which uses more fuel. A person driving without cruise control might ease off the gas going up a hill and coast down the other side, which usually saves more gas overall. Cruise control is helpful, but only in the right situations. It's best for flat, straight roads like highways. But if you're in a hilly area or where the road changes a lot, it's usually smarter to drive without it. That way, you can make small changes in speed that help your car use less gas. Myth number 4, topping off the gas tank provides more value. Some drivers attempt to add more fuel after the pump automatically shuts off, believing they're getting extra value. However, this practice can have unintended consequences. Here are some potential issues with overfilling. Evaporative emission system damage. Modern vehicles are equipped with evaporative emission control systems designed to capture and reuse fuel vapors. Overfilling can saturate components like the charcoal canister, leading to decreased performance and increased emissions. Fuel spillage. Excess fuel can overflow, posing environmental hazards and potential damage to the vehicle's paintwork. It's advisable to stop fueling once the pump clicks off. This practice ensures the proper functioning of the vehicle's emission system and prevents potential hazards associated with overfilling. Myth number 5. Premium gasoline enhances performance in all cars. Premium gasoline, with its higher octane rating, is often perceived as superior and capable of boosting any vehicle's performance. However, this isn't always true. I'll explain octane ratings. Regular versus premium. Regular gasoline typically has an octane rating of 87, while premium is usually rated at 91 or higher. The octane rating indicates the fuel's resistance to knocking or pre-detonation. When premium is beneficial. High-performance engines. Vehicles designed with high-compression engines or turbochargers may require premium fuel to operate optimally and prevent knocking. There is a common misconception that vehicles engineered to run on regular gasoline run better with premium gas. Using premium offers no tangible benefits in performance or fuel economy. Always refer to the vehicle's owner's manual to determine the recommended fuel type. Using a higher octane fuel than necessary doesn't confer additional advantages and results in unnecessary expenditure. Myth number 6. Filling up in the morning yields more fuel. The belief that fueling up in cooler morning temperatures provides denser fuel and thus more energy per gallon is a common misconception. I'll explain fuel storage. Gasoline at fuel stations is stored in underground tanks where temperature fluctuations are minimal. This storage method ensures that fuel density remains relatively constant throughout the day. The time of day you refuel has negligible impact on the amount of fuel you receive. It's more practical to fill up based on convenience and necessity rather than aiming for specific times. Myth number 7. Driving with low fuel damages the engine. You might have heard people say that driving with a nearly empty gas tank can mess up your engine. The truth? Your engine isn't going to break just because your tank is low, but running on empty too often can cause other problems. What really happens? When you're low on fuel, your car's fuel pump sits inside the gas tank and uses the fuel itself to stay cool. If you're always driving with just a little bit of gas, the pump doesn't stay cool and it can wear out faster. Replacing a fuel pump isn't cheap, so it's smart to avoid stressing it out. Some people also believe that when your gas is low, your car sucks in dirt or gunk from the bottom of the tank. But here's the thing. Your car always pulls fuel from the bottom of the tank, whether it's full or almost empty, and your car already has a fuel filter that's designed to catch anything that shouldn't go into the engine. So, should you worry? You don't need to panic if your gas light comes on once in a while, but it's a good habit to keep at least a quarter tank of gas. It keeps your fuel pump happier, reduces the chance of running out in traffic, and helps you avoid costly repairs down the line. Myth number 8. All gas is the same, no matter where you buy it. A lot of people think that gasoline is all exactly the same, whether you buy it from a big-name brand like Shell or Chevron, or a small discount station with no logo. And while the base gasoline is pretty similar, there are some differences that matter. What makes one gas station different from another? All fuel sold in the US has to meet certain government standards. But some brands go beyond those minimums. Companies like Shell, Mobil, Chevron, and others sell what's called top-tier gasoline. This means their fuel has extra detergents and additives that help keep your engine cleaner over time. Cleaner fuel doesn't give your car more horsepower or instantly better gas mileage, but it can help your engine last longer by reducing carbon buildup. That means fewer problems with things like fuel injectors or spark plugs later on. On the other hand, smaller stations may not use the same level of additives. Their gas still works fine, but it might not give your engine the same long-term protection. Should you spend extra on name-brand gas? If top-tier fuel is only a few cents more, it's probably worth it, especially if you plan to keep your car for a long time. But if you're on a budget, or your car is older, using cheaper gas every once in a while won't hurt. Just try not to mix fuels too often, and stick to what your car runs best on. Myth number 9. Fuel additives give you better gas mileage. You've probably seen bottles at the gas station or auto parts store that promise to boost your fuel economy, clean your engine, or even give you more power. They're called fuel additives, and they sound amazing, but do they actually work? Here's the deal. Most of these products don't do much, at least not enough for you to notice. The truth is, if there really was a magic liquid that could boost your mileage by 20%, gas companies would already be adding it to every gallon and advertising it like crazy. Some fuel additives do have specific uses. For example, injector cleaners might help if your engine is older or dirty. Dry gas can help remove water from your fuel lines in cold weather. Seafoam is sometimes used to break down carbon buildup. But for the average driver with a well-maintained car, using these products regularly won't make a big difference, and some are just overpriced bottles full of marketing hype. Here are some smarter ways to save fuel. Instead of wasting money on fuel additives, focus on real things that do help. Keep your tires properly inflated. Get regular oil changes. Avoid rapid acceleration and hard braking. Use the correct fuel type for your engine. These habits will give you better results than anything in a plastic bottle. Myth number 10. Turning off the engine at stops always saves gas. Some people think that shutting off the engine at every red light or stop sign is a great way to save fuel. And yes, idling does use gas. But constantly turning the car off and on isn't always the smart move. When does shutting off the engine make sense? If you're waiting in a long drive-through, stuck at a railroad crossing, or parked while someone runs into a store, turning off the engine can save fuel. That's especially true if the wait is over 30 seconds. The less your engine runs while sitting still, the less gas you waste. But don't overdo it. For short stops, like red lights, turning the car off and back on can actually do more harm than good. It doesn't save much gas, and it puts extra wear on your starter motor and battery. These parts aren't made to start the engine 20 times on every trip. That's why some newer cars come with start-stop systems built in. These are specially designed to shut off the engine during stops and restart it instantly. They also have stronger starters and batteries that can handle it. If you're going to be stopped for a while, turning off the engine can save fuel. But for quick stops, it's usually best to just leave it running and focus on better driving habits instead. So, there you have it. 10 fuel-saving myths that just won't die. Some of them sound smart. Others have been passed down for years by clueless drivers. But now you know the truth. Whether it's rolling down your windows at 70 miles an hour or topping off your tank after the click, these habits might be doing more harm than good. The best way to save gas? Stick to the basics. Drive smooth, keep your car maintained, and don't fall for gimmicks or gas station gossip. Now I want to hear from you. Have you heard any of these myths before? Did I miss a popular one that should have made the list? Let me know in the comments. I read every single one, and I might even feature your myth in a future video. And if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more honest car advice. Thanks for watching. See you next time.